All right. So now that we have covered, taxes and Obamacare, I wanted to sort of touch base on welfare and food stamps and, TANF and that sort of stuff. And, just to give people a better idea of how those programs actually work. Because I don't think that people that complain about them really understand what's going on there or how it actually works. So, I just wanted to break this down for you. Now, I can speak from experience because when I was a single mom many, many moons ago, I had to be on food stamps in order to make ends meet. I was working full time, I was working two jobs, and I was going to school for my degree. And, rent took a big chunk out of my paycheck and, car insurance and all that stuff. So, food stamps was pretty much the only way that I could make ends meet. And, I'm not sure how the program itself is run now. I know that new reforms have been entered into on January 1st, 2016 in the state of New Mexico, which basically states that anyone receiving food stamps or TANF has to either be working a job for 40 hours a week, or they have to be doing volunteer work or, searching for a job or something of that nature for 60 hours a week in order to receive food stamps. So I know that much. But, I've heard people complain about the things that they see people buying with their food stamps. And I don't think they understand that card that you get isn't a bottomless well of funds. It's not like they go in and get lobster and steak and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. And they swipe their card and it just like comes out of this government bank account that, they basically can swipe it however much they want. And, it's not a problem for them. That's actually not true. That's erroneous information. The truth of the matter is that when you are on food stamps or TANF, which is the cash assistance, you are awarded. It's basically a point system. You're awarded certain points based on your income, how many people are in your household, and how much you pay in bills per month. And based on those points, you get a dollar amount allotted to you every month. So every month, a certain amount of money is deposited into that account on that card. And that's going to be deposited into your account, whether you use all of it or not. So I remember at one time it was really weird. And I actually remember telling my worker, like, what the fuck, dude? Because it was me and my two boys, and I was getting like $870 a month in food stamps. There were only three of us, two of them children. And really the only meal that we ate at home was dinner because I worked all the time and my mom, watched the kids while I was at work. So how the fuck did they justify me getting $860 a month in food stamps? Either way around it, it didn't matter how much I spent out of it. It would just roll over to the next month and the next month and the next month and the next month, so it doesn't matter how much money they're spending. It's, they could buy nothing but ramen noodles and they're still going to get allotted that money based on this point system. Maybe it needs a reform. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. I'm not speculating. All I know is that that's how it works. So it's not like these people are swiping these cards and they just have this bottomless well of money to draw on. They're allotted a certain amount of money, and whether they spend it or not, it's still going to be deposited into their account at the beginning of the month. Now, yes, as I've said before, I know that there are some people that abuse the system. I'm not disputing that, but like I've said, they're the exception rather than the rule. Not everybody who's on these programs is a drug addict or, just doesn't want to work. That's not how it works. And I think that people need to understand that a little bit better. And, as for anybody shaming a mother for buying a box of cookies with her food stamp card, come on, guys. One little luxury for her kids. Chill out. It's not that big of a fucking deal. That's my video. We'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.